You're still, dear viewers, watching Nile TV International's extensive coverage of the Senate elections 2025. And with us now, live over the phone from New Jersey, New York, in the USA, is Mr. Essam Youssef, the Vice President of the Federation of the Egyptian Community in the United States of America. A very good evening to you, Mr. Youssef, and thank you for joining us.
No, my pleasure, sir. Good evening to everyone.
Thank you very much, sir. So please update us on the expat vote in the U.S. where you are. And we understand that alongside the Egyptian embassy in Washington, 4 consulates are also to witness the Egypt expat vote. Already they have witnessed it on Friday and waiting, of course, for the second and final day on Saturday. And one of them, of course, is New York. So update us, first of all, on the Egypt expat vote in the U.S.
Yes, sir. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone. At least I'm very happy that you're focusing on all the Egyptian abroad, outside in Egypt. Just I would like to deliver a message. I am actually part of Vice CEO of General Union of Egyptian Abroad in United States for the West Coast. Because we have our president for the East Coast, Mr. Rafat Salib. Of course, he is not. He left going to Egypt. It was yesterday.
Yes.
So today, actually, I was very happy to see how the system works. So let me just explain to you, sir, that we have in America here. It's 4 Egyptian consulates. Spread all over, like you know. First Egyptian consulate in New York cover almost the East Coast.
Right.
We have another consulate in Midwest in Chicago.
Yeah.
We have another consulate, Egyptian consulate, located in Houston, Texas.
The South.
And another one in the Egyptian consulate in Los Angeles.
Yes, of course, California, the West Coast.
Besides that, we have one our Egyptian embassy in Washington, D.C.
Right.
We all connected together, and really, first reaction today, like I have good comment and also bad comment in the meantime. The bad things in that the election came in, like you know, August 1st and 2nd, before what they call, we have an Egyptian one big gathering from all Egyptian abroad. They're going to meet with our foreign minister and prime minister, of course. That happens once a year for a couple of days. But let me frankly open that the people here in Egyptian people abroad in New York or New Jersey area, because that's the closest they go to Egyptian consulate. I saw the impression of the Egyptian going today. They're very happy because at least they feel that they're going to give them their votes to whatever who needs it. And really, we see something right now in Egypt. That's what they call it, New Egypt. New Egypt, because of our President Sisi, God bless him. Really, we see very big improvements in Egypt. And we said, you give your votes, you know, to the one who deserves, that he's going to continue for the next 5 years, that he is going to help and support the Egyptians. And trust me, when I say, all the Egyptians outside Egypt, all our hearts with you guys there. That's why I felt, I drove almost hour and a half to New York early this morning, just to give my vote to who deserves, who's going to present me, and who's going to talk on my behalf, and on behalf of me personally, and behalf of all the Egyptians abroad. And really, I wish them all good luck.
Yes, Mr. Youssef, as you mentioned, there is a vote, an expat vote in New York, in Chicago, in Houston, and Los Angeles, and of course the 4 consulates, and of course in the Egyptian embassy in Washington, where a foreign minister and minister also of expatriates, Badr Abdel Ati, was the first Egyptian to cast his ballot. in the Senate elections 2025 in Washington. You told us that you went,
Yes.
you drove for more than an hour to go to the Egyptian consulate in New York and cast your vote. Tell us about the atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
What you saw, what did you see at the Egyptian consulate in New York? What was the atmosphere there like? What was the turnout there like?
Actually, today, actually, it was very, I was impressed with the system, very organized. The way they meet with you in the Egyptian consulate, with the big smile, with nice welcome, you know, you feel like you're going home. That's really, every single time I go to my Egyptian consulate, and with all respect, I say mine. Imagine when you own something, you say that's mine. They meet you with the big smile, explain to you how it's going to work, where, you know, you have the choice. Of course, I would like to address, no one tells you what to choose. No, that's your, you know, if I'm from Alexandria personally, they explain to me, they have a single, like, you know, list for all the people they elected in Alexandria, and you have the choice to choose which one is suitable for you. Of course, I know a few names. According to that, I choose from. But what I'm saying, they give you a nice welcome and nice also goodbye with the big smile.
Right. Of course,
something nice. You know, I would love to see. I'm pushing even everybody. I advise all the Egyptians, whatever who has the right to elect, whatever who has the Egyptian ID, who has the passport valid, he can go vote. You know what I'm saying? Because your vote, we call it amana. It's in your neck. You know what I'm saying? For your future and your kids' future. And our country's future.
Yeah.
So you have to be really very strapped, you know, to go to vote.
Yes, Mr. Youssef, of course it is a secret ballot, now, you said Alexandria. I heard you saying Alexandria. Of course, the Egyptian expats vote in their respective constituencies here in Egypt, and of course you vote for the individual candidates in the individual section of the ballot. We have 100. We're going to have 100 members elected from the individual list, and then the party lists, and you also choose from the party list, and of course the other 100, for a total of 300, will be appointed by the president. So, you come from Alexandria, sir?
Yes, I'm originally from Alexandria. Yes, sir.
Okay, from which area in Alex?
No, I grew up and I born in a very, very nice area, like a popular called El Khabbari.
Of course, a very well-known area, of course. So, when was the last time that you visited Al Khabbari in Alexandria?
No, sir. Actually, I go visit Egypt. I'm very well connected, well known. I go there to Egypt maybe 2 to 3 times a year because I have my own business there in Alexandria.
Very good.
I have my own business also in the States here in America. So I have to go visit, of course. I see my family, my friends, running, see the business, how it runs, how it goes. And also, like I got the pleasure also to meet with our foreign minister on last Sunday in the Egyptian consulate. Actually, he came also. He talks about the elections. He gave us the advice. We talk about Egypt. We talk about everything. You know, how is Egypt right now, what we are facing, because really we care about our country. Egypt is beautiful. And I would love, you know, to advise every single one in Egypt, please go vote. Don't say, you know, no, you know, we know who is going to get elected. No, don't say that. Just, you know, that, you know, feel something. Trust me, the feeling when you go vote, walking, you know what I'm saying, to place just to give your vote, it means a lot. Mentally, you'll feel something different.
Yes, and we all, of course, know about, for those of us who lived abroad, even if it was for a short period of their lives, how those who are away from Egypt feel about their homeland, feel the love for Egypt. They feel homesick, even if they leave Egypt for a few weeks or a few months. that you feel homesick because we all, are always connected to this motherland. Even those who haven't visited Egypt for a number of years, they have this connection. It's built, it's inner built, this connection with the mother homeland, the love for Egypt. And I sense that when listening to you, Mr. Youssef. Now, tell us, in your view, how important are these elections for Egypt as a country, as a nation? We know that we have also the House of Representatives elections in a few months' time, before the end of 2025. They'll be taking place abroad, where you are, of course, in the US and other parts of the world, 117 countries to be exact, or at least that was the case in the Senate elections, and they will take place at home here. The significance of these elections, in your view,
Let
Mr.
me just, I would like to address something really for these elections, especially for the Congress. It was a very short period of time to get to know. I was hoping everyone we have enough time to check, the people who's going to elect, to see what the plan of every single one, what was going to present to me, what was going to bring on the table for me, in order, to vote to the right person. I know the time it was very short, and after that we have the Egyptian Parliament, of course, in 2-3 months from now. But I think we have enough time to choose. But with all respect, with the Egyptian Congress, we have feeling these people very respected people. We know most of them, but we asking for more info. And that's like, even we are close to the Egyptian consulate here. We talk to them, of course, we explain. We need to know more info about who's going to be elected, like election people, because your vote, we call it, is amana. And we must be very careful, because that's the people, these people, who's going to depend building the country, what I'm saying, for the next 5 years. And in Egypt right now, you see what we are going through these days from the whole world. We are very surrounded with very dangerous, our area, we can say, it's a very dangerous area right now.
Yes.
And that's the center of the peace for the whole world. Like, we're making the balance. And as I said, with our president or our government, really, both Egyptian country in the right position and situations. We balance the whole world. We see what countries around us. We see Libya, we see Sudan, we see Iraq, we see like Syria. Where are we standing from all these countries? Surrounded with Egyptians. We should be proud for what we have right now. Thank God that we are in peace. That's a part of life, of our life. We need to vote, guys. We need to go vote. Go to, give your voice to the right person who deserve it and who can support you and support your country.
Right. Mr.
Please.
Youssef...
that's what we need the media. We need the media to focus on that.
Yeah. It is, of course, the role of the media to raise awareness, part of its role, to give information and also to raise awareness about the importance of casting the votes, because, as you said, voting is a duty and a responsibility, and it's a choice. It's a free choice for shaping the future. Women and youth participation, Mr. Youssef, from what you saw in the Egyptian consulate in New York, was it mainly like the elderly generation, mainly the youth, mainly women? What did you see?
What I saw today, as I said, today is Friday, and as you see, of course, in America here, Friday is the working days. Most of the people, they're going to vote after 4 or 5 o'clock. From 4 or 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock, they have like 4 or 5 hours to go vote. During my time when I was there, it was a few. As I said, I gave you a picture, what was, how been set up, the area. Downstairs, down in the building, because our Egyptian consulate crossed from the United Nations. Of course, this area is very dangerous. you know what I'm saying? And
Sensitive
surrounded by
area, yes. Yeah.
cops, American cops, of course, to secure the area from anyone, because sometimes you're going to see some people trying to get involved to cause a problem, you know what I'm saying, for this election. But thank God, the New York Police Department, which I know some of them, he was standing right there with the security guards. With all respect, they didn't do anything, no harmful anyone. They talk with respect, direct you to the right entrance, and even when you leave, they give you they open the door for you. That's the system outside. Upstairs, you go, everything set up the right way. You know, sections, it's hiding sections. Of course, you can vote, you put whatever you want, and you put it in the box. It's very open to every single one. No one can say there is cheating or playing with the votes. No, I don't want to believe that. And I don't want to hear that, because I saw things personally. But in the meantime, I reached a couple of my friends after 4 o'clock. There is people coming. And right now, about an hour ago, of course, right now we have it's almost 8:40. A few minutes ago, a friend of mine, he said, there is a lot of people in the Egyptian consulate. Tomorrow, Saturday, that's of course the day off, you're going to see a lot of people going there.
Right.
Because Egyptians right now, they open mind. You know what I'm saying? They want to see, they want to show that even when I give the advice to my friends, tell them, hey guys, just go. Give your vote, yes or no. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to vote, write X. You don't want to vote, at least your voice will be heard.
Yeah.
That's what we need to deliver the message.
Yes. Yes.
Either the right way or wrong way, doesn't matter. Just deliver. You're upset of something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, in the meantime, I saw, with all respect, I hear today, of course, before I went to the Egyptian consulate, it was some issues. Some people are trying to cause a problem. You know what I'm saying? To blow up the atmosphere, the nice peace atmosphere. Of course, the cops over there, they stood up, you know, in front of them, and they disappeared. They didn't show up after that. But we'll see tomorrow, because they said tomorrow some people, they want to come cause a problem. But trust me, I don't believe in that. Everything is going to go smooth with no issues. So we don't want to hear, we don't want to listen to anyone.
And of course, as you mentioned, Saturday is the weekend, so you expect the show or the turnout to be much bigger than Friday, which was a working day, Mr. Youssef. That's what we understand.
Yes.
Mr. Youssef, as of course being the vice president of the General Union for Egyptians abroad in the eastern coast of the USA, as you highlighted and specified, may I ask you, do you have numbers of the Egyptian community, for instance, in the East Coast or in the US at large, the numbers of the Egyptian expats living in the US?
Yes, sir. Actually, most of the Egyptians, of course, they live in the East Coast. East Coast is from, like, you know, almost from Miami, Florida, until almost Maine.
Yeah.
So the good things with the Egyptian Union, of course, here, we are covering almost about 32 states in the United States out of 52. Egyptians, they spread all over. Very well-educated people, working hard people, really, you see them, we're very proud of them. We talk to them, of course, we advise whatever who close to the Egyptian consulate, you know what I'm saying, whatever who you are close to Chicago, hey, if you can drive a couple of hours, you just go, vote. And most of them very excited to do that. But tomorrow is going to be a totally different day than today. I know that for fact. So tomorrow, inshallah, if there is, whenever I get the chance, if I hear any good things, you know what I'm saying, I will be more than happy to be in touch with you to give you clear pictures for what is going on.
Please do, Mr. Youssef, and it was really a pleasure talking to you. One final question, Mr. Youssef. I mean,
yes.
Egyptian expats are some sort of a soft power for Egypt. And as you mentioned, I mean, the Egyptian expat community in the United States is a very special one. So what can you tell us about the soft power that, that you represent, Egyptian expats, Egyptians living abroad, represent for their mother homeland, their beloved mother homeland?
Let me say, not because I'm Egyptian, I'm really very proud to be Egyptian abroad. I live in America for almost the past 32 years. As I said, I work hard. I have my own business here. I have business in Egypt. But really, when you see the Egyptian here, they're working very hard, you'll be proud to say that. I am very proud to be Egyptian. They have the best, positions here in the big, even they working on the American government. They have their own business. And really, we present Egypt to the best way can be. That's what I'm saying. We are very proud to be Egyptian.
And let me tell you something as I wrap up with you, sir, that just as you, the Egyptian expats, miss the homeland and feel homesick and want to see and want to be here in your mother homeland every day, also Egyptians living here, living in Egypt, they miss their Egyptian peers and brothers and sisters and compatriots who live abroad, and they also have this passion for Egyptian expats. I mean, it's one blood after all, the Egyptian blood.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have my two beautiful girls. I have two daughters. They born here and they live in America. And trust me, every single year they prefer to take their vacations in Egypt. They're very happy with their friends, even Americans. They went with them visit Egypt. You should hear what they're saying when they came back. Really, when I hear what they're saying, what they talk about Egypt, I'm very happy, very proud of them.
Egypt is charming.
Is a country, guys.
Egypt is charming. Everyone knows that. Yeah.
Please, that's what I'm saying. We call it an amana in our Vitna, in our, it's really, we should hear about Egypt more than what it is right now.
Yes, thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Essam Youssef, and please do indeed, we will be in contact with you if your time allows to give us updates on the flow of the voting process in the second and final day in New York in the Senate elections 2025. That was Mr. Essam Youssef, the Vice President of the General Union of Egyptians living abroad in the Eastern Coast in the US of A. Dear viewers, we will have much more coverage on the Senate elections 2025 here on ITV International later. But that's it for now, and at the top of the hour we will have more news and more updates concerning the Senate elections 2025.